What up, everybody? I'm Jay the Kid. That's Broke Boy Bray.
Yo, yo.
And as y'all know, this is another episode of Four Rows Full Podcast. This one is going to be a pretty brief episode. I'm not going to lie to you. We just going to talk about our thoughts on wrestling this week. And to be real, me and Bray was talking before this started, and I'm not gonna lie to you, the independent scene of wrestling is probably I feel the best it's been in like a few years. I'm gonna be real. Once AEW happened and shit like that, like it seemed like the main independent guys and shit like that that started out the year as the strongest and the best in the world just all signed to one place competing with another high market wrestling company. But the independent scene, those low budget like matches that feel like they wouldn't be as good as you think they would, is like one of those ones that are real magical to begin like 2025 with some of these great matches. And I don't mean it as a nod, like, oh, like it's terrible wrestling, it's terrible booking and shit like that. I know you work with what you got, but you get what I'm saying. Wrestling Revolver is probably one of the ones I've recently watched, mainly because I know the guys mainly that I watch. Brandon does everything, um, just all of the guys in Vibe and everything. So I just feel like they have a good thing that they have going on with wrestling. Um, MLW is definitely putting on some good matches. Noah Wrestling is pretty good. Like they even have what's that wrestling style that Julia came from overseas and shit like that? Like ain't it a name for that type, like start
Hardstyle?
with a J?
Yoshi?
Yes. They got some shit like that going on in Illinois, like next month.
Oh, okay.
And it's like it make me think to myself, it's like, yeah, like motherfuckers really getting down with it because they had a good fan interaction with it too. So like independent wrestling is taking over to a point where now it doesn't feel so like B team as like feelings when you think about independent wrestling, because some companies make it to be like everybody, like um Jerry the King Lawless saying ECW was a bingo hall and like all of this other shit. Like you take digs and jabs at that and everything, but then you realize some of the best matches you're gonna see could possibly be on these independent circuits if you're
Mm-hmm.
paying attention. What you think about it?
No, I agree. I mean, I feel like just overall, we're just in a really great time for wrestling. Just the higher end, AEW, WWE, they're both doing just phenomenal work right now. Like you said, the independent scene that's just popping off. The G1 tournament, I think that actually kicks off today in New Japan. So very excited for that. Like, just, yeah, everything is just going great right now. Like you were saying about the independent scene, like I was saying, GCW, they are putting some really banger matches on and just high tier cards. Like just yeah, we're just in a great time for wrestling again. I feel like I don't know, like maybe it's just me personally. I feel like the beginning of 2025, at least for the higher tier shit, like we really wasn't really doing it. But I feel like now at the spot we're at in 2025, like we're getting some genuinely good matches and just overall wrestling and just exposure for new talent and everything. Just yeah, it's going up.
Yeah, no, I mean, I can't be disappointed in how wrestling is taking off this year. And honestly, not gonna say that this is the best era of wrestling right now, but it can make a pretty goddamn good case.
It was better than the previous era we came from. Like that's undeniable. Like coming from the PG era and just this is
Yeah,
so much better. I mean, like I was kind of saying, like and maybe that's just the thing too. Is like there's so much more variety than just WWE. Now you got just all these different types of wrestling, so you can kind of expand out. Like WWE, not just slice the cake. Okay, cool. Go check out a different promotion, see how they rock. You might fuck around and like that company, you know.
hmm
And that's just the unique part about wrestling right now is like you don't have to just abide by one thing because it's all sorts of way to watch independent upper tier wrestling just right now if you're really a fan.
And I'm gonna be real with you with like certain points of this wrestling shit though. I want people to stop lying to themselves. Because again, as much as it's improving now and you got more eyes on a product and shit like that, let's not make it seem like all you motherfuckers knew about Noah and New Japan and Glow Wrestling and all of these other motherfucking main promotions that are out here now. I'm gonna be real with you. You saw what you saw on television, so that means you saw WWE a lot. You probably saw WWE, WCW in your era a lot. You probably saw TNA when it first was starting. You probably watched NWA for a little bit, but you're not telling me you knew about all these other motherfucking companies beforehand and shit like that. No, you went out and explored wrestling. Don't say that shit was always there unless you grew up somewhere where professional wrestling like WWE and fucking all of these other companies that got cameras now can be on channels and shit. Nobody was legit watching the independent scene and shit like that. And if you say, "Oh, I was 12 years old watching blah 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 blah," you're lying. Ring of Honor, I'll give you. It was independent, but at the same time, you like they was selling shit. Like they was moving
I
some
remember
shit
like one
around.
time I like walked in on my like mom and dad just watching Ring of Honor. I was like, the fuck is this?
Exactly. Like you're going to see other aspects of it and shit like that, but you got to go explore for that. Do not act like that's the one thing I hate when I look through these comments. Like you've been slept on. I click on the profile, it's a 14-year-old boy, nigga. I guarantee you what was playing in your house, unless your dad is a diehard, just fan based independent scene only nigga, you was not watching these matches like you say you are. 23, I know you're not, because everybody wanted to be one nigga. Everybody wanted to either be John Cena, Triple H, Randy Orton, The Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, or Jeff Hardy, or CM Punk, or Edge. Regardless of the point, you wanted to be one nigga. And the one thing that I said about every nigga I just named, they all wrestled in WWE.
And got really their big name from WWE.
You're not telling me you knew who the fuck Adam Copeland was. You're not telling me you know who Cope is and shit like that. Just Cope. You're lying. He hasn't had enough time to be Cope. You don't even remember his little run in Canada when he was in the independent. So how the fuck are y'all gonna say, "Oh, y'all have always slept on blah blah blah"? My nobody at this time, as fucked up as it's gonna say right now, everybody's saying this. But in the independent scene days and shit like that, nobody said I wanted to be like AJ Styles.
No.
Until AJ Styles got a little bit more recognition in Ring of Honor after he got the TNA shit done and he cemented his legacy right then and there. And then went to the independent scene to New Japan and took the fuck off. And now got a chance to go be in WWE, hold a good amount of championships.
Yeah, he just signed an extension too. So his contract was supposed to end this year, but he signed a 1 year extension, so now it's gonna end in 2026.
So it's real out there. And as fucked up as it is if he get one more run, I feel like he could go for AEW if he wanted to. I'm not saying he should. I'm not saying he.
I would personally like it, but if he was like, I would just want to end it and be done when I end with WWE, I'd be like, I respect it, but god damn, some of the matches he could put on in AEW.
I like that, but at the same time, nigga, remember, he's the only nigga to come back from injury and get injured again.
No, that's what I was gonna say. That's why I'm like, only if he wants to go.
I was gonna say his body.
It's only if he wants to go. Like like I said, if he wants to really make that decision and do like one little run over there, that's him. But if he were to be like, no, I just want to be done, I can respect it. No, yeah, we got some. Yeah, wrestling. I mean, for the next couple of weeks, we got some really big shit going on in wrestling.
Wrestling is getting interesting and it's just getting started.
Mm-hmm.
But we got to talk about the bad, obviously, with WWE, and that's Evolution. Now, I'm not saying personally I think it's going to be a bad event, but
They just really haven't been marketing it.
it's not no real build up to it. Like I'm sorry, but it's like y'all now announcing most of these matches and shit like that.
Literally 2 weeks before the fucking event.
You ain't got a real like fucking commercial advertisement for this event.
Dude, they caught flack. They caught flack the other day on the internet because they had posted the Evolution poster, but it was missing a lot of women. And so they had to post a new updated poster that like included more people on it, and there people were still like, y'all still missing women from the roster on this poster. And it is kind of like that is kind of just shitty.
But at the same time, it's like, damn, who the fuck else y'all want to add on to this motherfucker? You get it, the pay per view all about women. Like, we understand that, but like, damn, nigga, you want me to put every fucking woman on this motherfucker? Now I see if we was advertising the women's Royal Rumble, yeah, I understand that. Every motherfucking picture, every participant, I fuck with that. But damn, I gotta add every motherfucking woman to this roster. What if they not on the fucking card? Every woman can't make this goddamn roster, can't make this motherfucking card. This card probably gonna have what, 7 matches if that?
No, it's got like I think 7, and they got the battle royale for whoever wins that gets to go to Clash in Paris.
The I love WWE when they trying to pull some shit off, but damn, I'm tired of these battle royales. I'm tired of seeing everybody in the ring at the same time, and then now we just watching motherfuckers just tumble out the ring, and we can't even pay attention to who the fuck it is. Y'all might as well just do y'all might as well just do a battle royal like it's a fucking rumble. I mean, it ain't like y'all ain't did a rumble outside of a rumble before.
Facts.
Y'all did the greatest Royal Rumble and still did a rumble after. Like, Braun Strowman should have had a main event if that's technically being technical, and it's only during WrestleMania season. Y'all moved that shit to Saudi Arabia to push some fucking tickets, and now y'all saying, you did win the greatest Royal Rumble out there. Like, you can get the title shot out there, but here, we gonna get that bitch to Brock Lesnar. Or who won that shit that year?
I don't remember.
Was it Shinsuke?
No, that wasn't the year Shinsuke won. Shinsuke won at a regular Rumble. I forgot who won that shit.
I forgot who won the Rumble in Saudi. But regardless to that, what I was saying, the idea of this pay per view supposed to hit is failing because we don't got no real advertisement to sell this shit with.
They look at the way they're marketing fucking Saturday Night Live. They're marketing that better than this, and this is supposed to be considered a pay per view.
Like, I get it, Goldberg last match. I get it, John Cena gonna have another event. I get it. I got it. I got it 2 weeks ago. I got it when I first seen Gunther and Goldberg in the ring. I understood that. But Saturday night main event, nigga, I can watch that on NBC. And it's still like I can go through commercial breaks and everything with Peacock or just watch the motherfucking shit on live TV. This is a all women's pay-per-view. You ain't got no build up. You ain't got no title cards. I'm now finding out this week that Naomi and Jade going 1-on-1.
Just found out that Rhea and fucking Io going 1-on-1 for the title.
Like,
we're just finding out like all these marquee matches. I think the only match prior to like this week we knew about, I really want to say, was just JC Jane versus Jordan Grace. But even then, that was only like 2 or 3 weeks back.
Y'all could have built up this Io and Rhea shit a little bit more. Like, y'all could have made them tag again a few times or whatever, but each time Rhea, when she passing that belt off, she get a little bit more snugger with passing that bitch back to Io to let her know, like, I'm still coming for this motherfucking belt. Like, this still my shit. And Io, the confident underdog that she is, like, I see you coming, but I ain't scared of you. Like, we could run this back. Like, I'm undefeated against you. You can't really fuck with me on television. A house show, you might get me, but 1-on-1, you have never beat me ever. Not once. And even when you thought that you could beat me, you almost had me. But you were so busy trying to flaunt to Bianca that your ass dropped the fucking ball. And I walked in Mania with the title just weeks away. I walked in with a belt when I had no business being there. but I took advantage of my opportunities.
And walked out that motherfucker with it too.
Rhea got to have some type of redemption arc to now where she feel like she got to legit go harder to beat Io because Io has something against Rhea to where she can't be beat. And Rhea got to lock in and actually figure out what the fuck she got to do to make sure she can walk out and do her mommy's on top shit. She ain't got to cheat through it and everything like that. Like if we was going through heel Rhea, I could see Roxanne being in that spot where she tried to sneak in and take out old girl. But I don't see Rhea Ripley and them having the same hit to it because it wasn't really advertised. We didn't really see it on Raw for real, for real.
I think it'll be a good match, but you're right. It didn't have that build up in it. They're trying to use the nostalgia of, oh, they've had so many matches in the past, and
Like the
rather than
flow
an
go down.
actual fucking build. And I just kind of noticed they've been doing that a lot recently with a lot of their builds. Like it's rather based in like history, like Punk and Cena. Like we really didn't get that until like literally like what 2 weeks really before fucking Night of Champions went down.
I thought about it like this: if you were going to do Jade and Naomi, when Naomi won the motherfucking briefcase, Jade should have ran. Either she should have walked up on Jade or Jade should have walked up on her during the interview. Jade be like, "Congratulations! I'm glad you finally did it all by yourself." Blah 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 blah. Throw shade at Naomi. Naomi go when she'd be like, "Soon enough, I'll be world champion," and then you'll have to proceed with caution. Would have been a cold ass bar. Next thing you know, each week they just keep on having some way to weirdly interact with each other, but it's always Jade getting the upper hand. After Jade won Queen of the Ring and shit like that, she was doing her interview backstage or at the press conference, would have been the perfect time for Naomi to just attack Jade during the press conference part of it. Because nobody would have saw that shit coming.
No.
We've only seen that shit happen once this year with John Cena hitting R-Truth with that few.
And that's been it. Yeah, nothing really ever happens at the press conferences.
Like press conferences should feel like the NXT motherfucking parking lot. I shouldn't know what the fuck finna happen. I shouldn't know what anything should not be off limits. An attack, a bombshell, a full on cuss out of some goddamn body, a real pipe bomb, anything. I should be prepared for that type of shit. So at that point, y'all would have had a main build up to it. I got the crown. I give me a shot. You gonna get you a shot, but I'm gonna beat your ass real quick because you still playing with me after I already beat your ass at Mania. That should be Jade mindset going in, but it doesn't have a build up, so you can't use that shit. What is it next week?
What Evolution?
Yes.
Yeah, next Sunday. Literally,
So this shit is
literally
just
fucking Sunday. Yeah.
This is just the women's rewind, the goddamn WrestleMania. This that WrestleMania backlash, but for the women.
You're not wrong. That's kind of the fucked up part, though. You're not wrong. And then we got what Lyra, Becky, and
Bailey.
Bailey for the Intercontinental Championship. Holy shit! It's just literally fucking backlash for women.
They should have just let women take the name backlash. I'm not gonna lie to you this year. They could have did another pay per view to start out the year, but they didn't need backlash. Did they even do backlash this year?
Yeah, because backlash was when Gunther went against fucking Pat McAfee.
Oh yeah, that did happen.
That was that card. Was Cena even on that card? Was that when he went against R-Truth?
I thought he went against R-Truth at Saturday Night Main Event.
Who did he go against? Oh, Backlash was Orton.
Oh yeah, he did. That's when he got in the ring trying to save Cena ass.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. We got about 11 more minutes. Bray. we gonna play a game today. I'm not gonna lie to you. I am gonna pull out the trusty dusty second phone of Four Rows Full. And Bray, you are gonna stay silent until I show you a better wrestler than this person.
Okay.
Let's get started. Commercial break. Pretend like something right there. All right, Bray.
All right. Who you got for me?
We are not. You aren't gonna say anything until I pull up a picture of a better wrestler than Cedric Alexander. Got it. Let's get started. Let's just test our luck here.
Mm.
Okay. Okay. All right. Hmm. Let's see who else we got here. Okay. Next person. Sounded like you wanted to say something.
Uh,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's see. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, that's a good one.
yeah, I would say Drew McIntyre is better than Cedric Alexander.
Okay.
I feel confident in saying that.
Okay. So now you can't say anything until we find a better wrestler than Drew McIntyre. All right. Let's see what we got here. What can we? Yeah, let's test it.
Modern day Edge or just Edge overall?
Modern day Edge.
Didn't know.
Okay. Okay. Mm, I give you that one. I give you that one. Let's see. Controversial.
Honestly, I'd say probably they're about on par.
Okay. Okay.
I'd say they're about on par, honestly.
Okay. 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 Hmm. So John Moxley now. So let's see. This just to be a troll. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I mean, of course.
Yeah, I ain't even gonna let you. I ain't even gonna let you talk for that one. You still got to. You still got to stay silent. That is crazy, huh? Good one though.
Ooh.
Okay, we still silent. We still silent. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Nah, too easy. This is a good one though.
Yeah, I would say Jeff is better than John.
You know, this makes me happy. Not gonna lie to you. Jeff Hardy getting the love that he got. Don't talk until we find a better wrestler than Jeff Hardy. Now, a twist.
Honestly, yeah, I'm gonna say EO better.
Not gonna lie to you. I can't argue with that. I love Jeff Hardy. Gotta get the flowers to EO. I'm gonna be real with you. Now, hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Not gonna lie to you, bro. I want to know what you think about this one. Still gonna be this one gonna still be a man. It's intergender.
Ooh, ooh, it's tough. That's real tough. Personal bias aside, it probably would be Sean because without Sean, there would probably be no you.
Fair points. Fair points. All right. Well, this one might be difficult now, cause you can't say shit until I show you until you find a better wrestler than. Maybe this might be a quick knockout.
Mm, I think it's so Sean, and I love AJ.
Okay. Okay. So it's still silent. Nah, that's just being goofy. I don't know who the fuck that is.
I think Sean, yeah, better than The Rock.
Okay. Okay. Hmm.
Yeah, I think Brett's better than Sean.
Ooh. Hopefully, Shawn Michaels never better not ever hear this. You might not ever fuck with us on WWE television.
If I got to take a super kick for that one, I'll take it.
Next man,
Ooh,
Stone Cold.
I think it's still got to go to. I think it's still got to go to Brett.
Okay. Hmm. Nathan Jones or Shawn Michaels, bro. I know he keep getting strays, but
Shawn Michaels, what the fuck?
just want
I
to make
see what you
sure.
were trying to go for there, but
Just want to see how far we can tug apart. Let's see.
playing with niggas' emotions. That's what you're doing.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie to you. This is a great discussion to have.
Ooh. I'm gonna still go with Sean because I mean he gave Shelton the nastiest speech music of all time.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
That match was good as fuck though. I'm gonna have to run. I'm gonna have to run that back. Yeah, I'd say Sean's better than Hunter.
Fair. Let's see. Hmm. Just because I want to see.
Boy John Morrison, aka Johnny Nitro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Sean's better than him.
Fair.
He did have a really clean finish though.
Enough said.
Not really a question.
This one could be.
Ooh. I think it's still Sean.
Okay.
Respect to RVD though.
Okay.
I think I gotta go with Randy here. And maybe that's just because Randy had a slightly longer career, maybe. But yeah, I'll give it to Randy.
Okay. Just gonna knock out maybe three more here. So you can't see a better wrestler until I show you one better than Randy Orton. This one might be a quick one too. I'm gonna be real with you.
Mm. Damn, that's a tough one.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they both are great at what they do because they just have such dynamic wrestling styles. Give me Kurt. Give me Kurt.
I felt it was
Gotta respect the gold medalist.
you know.
He won that bitch with a broken neck. You gotta put some respect on that shit. Oh, the Macho Man. I guess I gotta go with Kurt here.
Fair, fair. I'm gonna give you that. Hmm. Do I want to be serious about this? Yeah, we got test.
That nigga Kurt Angle would fold Test up like a fucking lawn chair.
Okay, okay. Well, we know we know where that lies. All right. Let's see. Next contestant we got is
I feel like I gotta go with Owen here. But him and fucking Kurt Angle would have had a hell of a match.
valid, valid reasoning. Okay. And last one. Eddie Guerrero.
I gotta go with Eddie.
Now, you know what? I can't be mad at any of those choices. I'm gonna be real with you.
I feel like I gotta go with Eddie there.
That was confident in everything. I mean, it was some good choices. It was some fair ones and everything. I know somebody gonna be mad that the Undertaker didn't pop up, but you know what? I don't give a fuck.
Hey, you know what? At least you ain't gonna have Justin on your ass.
Hey, Justin gonna be somewhere.
Hey, we got Jeff in there, and I show respect to Jeff.
This is the Justin part of the show. Finish up everything. But as y'all know, this was the 30-minute segment of the podcast. Ray got that NWO merch on and everything like that.
You know what the fuck we talking about?
Man, ladies and gentlemen, we got some shit coming up.
About?
And y'all just gonna have to be on the lookout because if y'all think this merch is crazy, just wait for some more stuff that we got going around. And we just gonna rock that ourselves right now. But y'all let us know if y'all want us to, start making this merch and everything. We might put a few things up in the stories or whatever, but we want to thank y'all for just continue on watching in this podcast and everything. We started this thing almost a year ago. This project is going to be 1 year old here shortly. And we really appreciate you guys for watching. Y'all, with y'all helping everything, with y'all following us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all the places where we have our social media. Y'all always tune in. Y'all like the videos and everything. Y'all stay loyal to making sure that y'all tune in to every interview, every just normal sit down, side quest, just random stuff that we got going on. So I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart. Bro, you got anything you want to add?
I mean, it is just kind of fucking insane that we started this shit a year ago and we've seen just so much success, so much just growth as a wrestling community, just kind of getting to connect with this community we really never thought was bigger than what we initially saw as fans. And yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, definitely got more shit for y'all coming soon. Got some big plans, big things, you know what I'm saying?
Man. So, without further being said, as y'all know, I'm Jay the Kid. That's Broke Boy Bray. And this was another episode of Four Ropes Full Podcast. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. We got another video coming out this week. That's vlog part 2. So y'all gonna get a chance to see the rest of the wedding and how everything got put together. Till then, we'll catch you in the next one. And always and forever, Bray.
Thank you for wrestling, y'all. We out.
Peace.